And now for the ladies, I'm on you. I'm about to be on you because I can't come at the Married at First Sight men without coming at the women who are also aiding in the bullshit that the men are participating in. Y'all are also allowing these men to disrespect y'all. Yeah. And it's important as a woman to eat these niggas up, but also, sister, I gotta check y'all as well. Okay? Because overall, these women love protecting these men. These women love protecting these men. They gonna protect their man. Which is insane to me because there is no protection happening for you. No. There's no protection happening for the women. There wasn't no protection when Tori had to drive her own car. I don't care if it's my car. You as the man, if I'm in the car, you should drive. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to drive. I want to be passenger princess. I want to do the music. Yeah, I want you one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on my inner thigh. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. And then when the car break down, you rubbing my arm and shit, talking about it's okay, it's gonna be okay. Are you up? And Tori, we're not talking about the men, though. We're not talking about the women. We're talking about the women. These women love protecting their man. First of all, Belle Jolie. I would have believed that you told him hell no at the altar because of how you've been talking, how you was talking on your TikTok to my son, watch to the end, watch the reunion. I want to believe that you said no, but I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Because at every junction, when you find out some more shit that this man has said about you, you still apologize for him. You still make excuses. You'll be like, oh, sometimes Mecca just doesn't know how to say the thing, the ring. Is he 5, 12, 15, 17? He don't know how to articulate himself? How you don't know how to articulate yourself? I'm not asking you to use this robust vocabulary, but you're a grown-ass man. Okay? You are a grown-ass man. You know how to articulate yourself. And if you don't, go back to school. Go take some certifications. You know what I'm saying? Go get some certs. Go advance your degree. If you don't have one, go get one. No shade. All real facts. This is all facts. If you don't know how to articulate yourself, go and find a way to do so. Because I, as your woman, shouldn't have to always come after you when you say bullshit about me. I shouldn't have to come behind you and try to explain what you meant. No, you said what you meant. Now, if you didn't mean that, if you don't know how to articulate yourself, that's on you. The same way Tori said Felipe got some stuff he need to work on and that's on him, that's how I would be if I was Belle Jolie. I'll be like, this man got shit he need to work on. That don't got nothing to do with me, and I'm not doing this work for you. I'm not finna explain away how you feel. You said this, and this what you meant. Because explaining away what he said gives him an out to be like, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Instead of, no, say what you said, stand on that shit. And if you want to articulate or if you want to expand more on what you said, that's on you. But I'm not finna do it for you. So yeah, Belle, you are, I'm not going to put it all on her because obviously he's a grown-ass man. He said what he said. And also she is providing a space for him to continuously disrespect her because you still sitting there kissing on him, giving him coochie and shit. And this man already told you. He told you with the bonnet on when y'all was in the bed with the white robe and he had that pink bonnet on. He said, you are more attracted to me than I am to you. You are 150%. I am 80%. It's only been 2 weeks since then. Maybe 3. But most like it's been 2 weeks since then. You don't go from 80 to 150% overnight. Or over a week. Or over 2 weeks, in my opinion. No. So he already told you once. Then he said it in the group setting. When he said, yeah, I wasn't physically attracted to her when I saw her. And then doubled down on it a third time. And said, yeah, were you pretty? Yeah, but were you pretty enough for me? No. And then if third times wasn't the charm, fourth times is. Because he said it again to all the boys. She's not my dream girl. Which I would say I'm not 100% upset at that comment because a lot of times men and women settle, right? She's not my dream girl could mean, like, for example, if I say he's not my dream guy, that could mean he ain't Idris Elba. Idris Elba's not my dream man. But I'm just saying, he ain't Idris Elba, but he's my Idris Elba. That, you see, so She ain't my dream girl. I'm not inherently angry at that. But then when you start doubling down and talking about things that she could change about herself, and for Beljo Lee clocking, she gonna say, well, if we want to do that, I ain't asked for no man that pay his fingernails. Correct. She didn't ask for no how you there. She ain't asked for no how you there. She probably asked for a grown ass big husky nigga. And she got your skimpy ass that wear braids that ain't been redone, retwisted. I done seen Beljo Lee with about 4 different nail designs since the season started. And your ass still got them same braids and the same nails. You should have went to the nail salon with her. Beljo Lee, get the fuck up. Get your ass up. If you didn't get up during this show, I hope that you're watching this shit back and actually seeing how he really, really doubled in on that shit. Coupled with these ex-girlfriend that came out. Coupled with these photos, and I hope you saw enough and you go and get that divorce immediately. Get that shit null and voided, bruh. Get that shit fucking crazy. Nikki, your ass said out your mouth after Sean told you that you was a 10 where y'all at, a 7 where he from, you started being nice to him because you felt like there's a hurt little boy inside and I need to be nice to him because maybe that will make him be nice to me. What kind of stupid ass shit is that? Are y'all bitches dumb? Do y'all have both of y'all parents in y'all lives? Like all of y'all women, collectively, do you have a mother and a father? And I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Do you have a mother and a father? And then coupled with that, do you have sisters? I truly believe women without sisters, I feel for y'all so bad. I feel for y'all so bad because there's so many things. It's the same way with men without brothers. I feel for them as well. When you don't have no sisters and you have multiples of the same gender, so if you have all brothers, you're the only girl, you have all sisters, you're the only boy, I feel for y'all so hard. Now, speaking from a woman's perspective, as a woman with sisters, I thank God every day. Even though when my mama had my sisters, I said, put their asses back. Nobody asked for them. I thank God every day for my sisters because it's certain shit my sisters could hear me say or I hear them say, and they will be like, bitch, are you dumb? Why would you ever let somebody talk to you like that? What if you don't get up, I'ma smack your stupid ass. It's stuff I've told my sisters, and they be like, girl, if you don't go the fuck on, like, whether it's shit I feel about, oh, mom and dad did this, or, this boy I'm talking to did this, my sisters would be like, bitch, do you not know who you are? Do you not know whose you are? So if you don't get up, I'ma smack the dog shit out of you. And I've told my sisters that too. When they be talking to these little ass boys, and these boys be doing shit, and I be like, hey, wipe your damn eyes, because if you don't, I'ma smack your stupid ass. You a bad bitch, you the best bitch, you the baddest bitch. Can't nobody fuck with you, the end. And they be like, you right. And they go on. So I say all that to say, I'm asking if these women have mothers and fathers, because also my daddy would never let me be around no man that do no shit like that. You talking about I'm in the car. First of all, we in a car, my car break down, and you sitting there rubbing my hand, and you not bringing no solutions. My daddy off rip would have smacked the shit out of him. Off bucks. I'm not giving you to my daughter. What the fuck do you mean y'all car broke down, and she's trying to figure out how to fix it, and you ain't getting your ass out the car, open up the hood to see what the fuck is going on in the car. My daddy would have smacked you off bucks. My mama would have heard the way these men was talking to me, and would have said, Amarachi, get your ass up. My sisters would have said, I'ma smack your stupid ass. My brother, he's so gentle. He's so kind. He probably would also, go off on me, but in a very gentle way. I say all that to say, y'all can't have sisters and or mothers and fathers in y'all lives because there's no way. Like, and again, I say this kind of lightly as well, but I think it was Belle that said she didn't want to just give up because she's thinking about the ups and downs of marriage, and this is not something that she feels like she should just call it, especially if they're getting married. And I want Belle to understand that you all are in a whole different situation. Okay? Throw out, for the most part, in this experiment, the rules of marriage. Because y'all already didn't start off in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all started off in a whole different place, bruh. Personally speaking, I can't, think of this in the form of a traditional marriage because y'all didn't date. There was no courting. There was no marriage counseling. Real marriage counseling. This shit that they doing is ass. I'm talking about real marriage counseling. Like, there was no meeting of the families before. There was no meeting of the friends. There was none of that. There was none of that. So this whole, I want to hold on to Mecca because I'm thinking about the realities of marriage. Stop that shit. Because also she followed it up by saying, if we was in the real world and this was really the real Belgian Lee, I would never put up with this shit. So why the fuck would you marry a man you wouldn't even put up with dating? This is what I'm saying. Y'all are technically not married. Yeah, y'all said I do. But you got to decide at the end if you're really going to commit. So, no. You need to take this as, this is how my marriage would go. Because they always say, if a man never changes, would you still accept him? You better be ready to accept him if he never changes. My mama says this all the time. She be like, let me explain something to you. There are things your daddy changed. Yes, he did this and this and this. But there are things that your daddy been doing since I met him. Beljolie, if this is how this man talks to you for the rest of your marriage, are you prepared to accept that? No. So get the fuck. And stop making excuses for him. Like, and then when Belle said hell no, when they was talking about Sean and Nikki, I said, how ironic that you can see the fault and the failure in someone else's relationship, but you can't see it in your own. This is why I don't like the structure of this show. And I've told y'all this is my first time watching it, but I don't like this whole everybody in your business, everybody knows what's going on, everybody can put their 2 cents, because yes, I do recognize and see the value in other people, maybe being an outside looking in, but at the same time, I feel like it makes people feel like they're higher up than they really are. Beljolie, you shouldn't be saying hell no about Sean, and you're saying I still want to be with Mecca. Those two things cannot equate. Those do not equate. While also seeing the similarities between Felipe and Mecca, but not understanding how you are literally setting yourself up for failure. The last thing I'm going to say is that, what's her name? Nikki was getting real defensive with Michelle. And like I said, I don't think Michelle and Cameron's relationship is perfect in the slightest. But of the couples, they're the best. They have the best outlook. They have the best potential outcome. So, yeah. When Michelle said that y'all women, the way that you all are acting shows that you don't value yourselves. If you allow a man to speak to you in the way he is, I agree. This shows that you all are pick-me's and or you just want to be picked. You want somebody to choose you, and it's okay to want to be chosen. But not at the expense of your mental, emotional, physical, psychological, spiritual health and well-being. I don't want to be chosen so much so that I allow a man to devalue me, to degrade me, to every time we come up, he wants to kick me back down and remind me, yeah, remember this is where I'll take you. We can go up here, but I'll still take you there. No. These women do not value themselves. They don't. And I'm going to end off on this. These shows, the more I watch these reality dating shows, I'm telling y'all, I couldn't be on these shows. I could not. Because you are not going to talk to me any type of way. I don't care who you are. My mouth is vile. My mouth is so, like, when I tell you I be ready with it, you are not going to say certain shit to me. I don't care, bruh. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to talk crazy to me. I don't give a fuck. You're going to get disrespected. And when I tell you, my mama would drop me at the airport to fly off to wherever. And then an hour later, she'll be like, or the next day, she'll be like, I'll be like, Mommy, I'm at the airport. Can you come get me? I just dropped you off yesterday. Yeah, I had to violate this person. And they told me I can't talk like that. And I said, I'm going to talk how the fuck I want to talk. You're not going to talk to me crazy. And they said, you got to go home. And I said, bye. That's how that shit would go down. Because, bitch, you're not going to disrespect me in front of everybody, in front of just us two. You're not. You're not going to talk to me that way. And the way that these men have been talking to and about and at these women, and they just been letting that shit ride, is beyond me. beyond me. And I can't say that it's an age thing because Belle Jolie is like, what, 20? I want to say she's like mid-20s. I forget her age, but she's like mid to late 20s. Nikki is 40-something. So there's at least a 20-year age gap. Up to a 20-year age gap. And there's people that fall all the way in between. And all these women are pretty much the same for the most part. Yeah, these men be talking to them crazy. So I say all that to say, I think I said this in the last video, all these relationships need to be ended. I'm happy that Devin and Caitlyn ended this shit at the end of the second episode. I'm gonna see the third. I'm gonna go watch the third one, see what's up. But yeah, them 2 episodes took me through there, and I don't want to go there no more. We need the reunion. Come on, cause I'm tired of this shit. And the fact that Adam and Marissa skated through this whole couples week and we ain't get on that ass, it's all good. They shit is coming. They shit is coming.